out of the window. I feel like I'm in therapy right now.
The most famous reindeer of all,
Charles.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose.
I don't know why, but last night as I was laying in bed, I was like, you know what, let's film a video. We haven't filmed a video in a hot minute. Like the last video I filmed was my Iron Flame reading vlog, which they're just sitting there with Hugsy on my aircon, looking fabulous. I love them. And I see Rebecca in under a month. This month, at the end of this month, in like 3 weeks, I get to see Rebecca and go, why? Why do you want to break my heart? But I thought I'd do a read with me for a week, which shall be very interesting, as next week I am off to Chuka and I will be on set of a film that I am helping produce and work on, so like that's very exciting. When it comes to books that I am reading, I tend to read 3 books at a time: an audio, a digital, and a physical. I'm also trying to get through my physical TBR because I keep buying books. It's end of financial year, so like there's a lot of clearance on books because they want to get rid of them, and there are new covers coming out for certain books and things. Audio wise, I am currently listening to the 4th book in the Bridgerton series, which is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, which if you're a Bridgerton fan, you know part A is already out. Part B comes out next week. I'm very excited for part B. Because I'm like listening to this book, I'm over halfway. I'm on chapter 15. That's how much I have left of the book. We're excited. I just listen to it whenever I'm driving and walking to and from classes and stuff, as it's just a good way to actually go through my books. And because I have such a long physical TBR, I have like just under 200 books on my physical TBR, or 200 books on my physical TBR. Okay, I told myself no more buying books unless they're from op shops or they're on clearance. I end up still buying books. Like this year alone, just right standing here, I can see 18 books that I've already brought. That's not including, now I gotta show you. I bought these books, I bought them at an op shop. They were getting rid of them, $3 a book. I just need the first one, but it's a series that I love so freaking much. I love this series, the Hunger Games series, and they're hardcovers. They were $3. People are selling them on eBay for 20 to 30 bucks each. I'm not going to sell them because I love these, but I couldn't find the first one, but it's okay. I have the first 2, and then when you take off the dust jacket too, I love them. I love them. They're just gonna sit on my shelf and look pretty. I really wish they had the first one there, but I feel like someone already brought it because I found this one was hidden behind a bunch of books. Always look behind other books when you're in op shops. This one was hidden, and this one I just plain sight found it. But yes, these are my pride and joy. If I ever meet Suzanne, I'm bringing these and I'm getting them signed. Like, pride and joy. Romanticizing Mr. Bridgerton, I am over halfway. I think I'm like close to 60% through this book. Exciting. 4th book. I loved, so far the books I've read from the series, Benedict and Sophie's story is my favorite. Gave me Cinderella vibes. I love that series so goddamn much. The ebook that I am reading on my Kindle is Wrecked by Lauren Asher. I finished Collided last month. I read 10 books last month. Shocked, I know. But we are reading Wrecked by I was gonna say Colleen Hoover. Wrecked by Lauren Asher. I'm loving this book so far. I feel very bad for both the characters in this, both Alina and Jax. They need some love. I feel so bad for what Alina went through when we saw it at the start of the book with Jax's anxiety and everything. The mental health representation in this book so far is amazing. And then I saw, when I was part of the Bandits whatever Facebook group, someone finished this and they said the last 200 pages they were crying. So when I get to 200, about halfway, is when I'm gonna be crying. But they said that they were crying and I'm not looking forward to crying. Okay, I finished Iron Flame. That made me cry. I'm not ready to cry again. Not happening. No. Physical book wise, technically I'm not reading any physical book at the moment. I don't know what I feel like reading physically. I'm not sure. I literally look at the massive pile of books that I have here. How many do I have? 45 books. Just there. No. 46, 47, 48. 48 books. Just there. But book wise, when it comes to what book I want to read physically next, I can't decide between a lot obviously, but two that I mainly want to read. One is the Heartbreak Share House, which I saw Rachel read this and she said it was such a good book. It's definitely a book that apparently people in their 20s should read, so I kind of want to read it. But I'm also wanting to finish off this series so I can start the next spin-off series. I want to finish the Briar series. I finished The Risk. Loved. Did I mention that I loved it? Jake Connolly. I need to finish off this series so then I can read The Graham Effect and that spin-off series, because I'm so looking forward to reading that book, because I love Graham and Wellesley. Hannah and Graham, they're just one of my favorite book couples. They are like book goals. But I need to finish this series so then I can read it, because I read Legacy before I actually read the Briar series, and it tells you what happens in the Briar series. Like, kind of ruined some things for me, but that's okay. I don't want to start a new series because I have that many series that I'm in the middle of. So many. Let me show you. My handy dandy reading journal. I have all of them. My physical TBR, which I'm barely going through. I am currently reading 17 series. However, one series is already complete, so technically 16. Another one I am all up to date as far as I can actually get to, because Oxeyes does not come out until January next year. So 15 series. 15 series I'm in the middle of. And I don't want to start another one. I need to finish Good Girl Bad Blood. I've literally got one book to go in that series. Same with the Kiss Curse, the X-Hex series. I've only got one more. Briar, I've got two. So I'm like, do I read the play and get through that book and finish that series? It's just a lot. There's so many series. I'm 14. I've got Magnolia Parks Universe up here too, but I haven't started that. I own all the books, have not started it because I'm afraid. The amount of people who cried while reading Into the Dark, I'm scared to read that series. I did also start the Improbable Meet Cute, which is all ebooks. I'm halfway through it, so I'm also reading that on my Kindles as well. There's just a lot, and I'm like kind of getting back into the romance. I don't know why. Kind of getting back into it, which is fine with me. The hopeless romantic in me is loving that. I don't know what book I want to read. There's too many books in one life. That's all I have to say. If you haven't read Wrecked, this feels weird talking like this, but I can't be bothered setting up. If you haven't read Wrecked by Lauren Asher, spoilers, but I was not expecting him to come back positive. Was not expecting that at all. It hurts a little bit. It also hurts that we're getting the miscommunication trope at the end for the third act. For the third act problem, it is miscommunication again, and I hate miscommunication with a fucking passion. Just talk. Just talk. That's all you have to do. You just have to talk to one another. And Jax is just throwing the relationship out the window, and I hate it. He's doing everything he can to be a terrible person and make Elena hate him, so then she leaves because he doesn't want to break her heart, but like he is breaking her heart. Just talk. Just use your words. Be a big boy and talk. Anyway, I got like 19% left of the book. I'm on chapter 44. I have just over 100, about 100 pages to go actually. So yeah, the third act problem miscommunication. I should really go to bed because it's like 3 in the morning. But I slept for 5 hours and I woke up at midnight. I'm like, I'm tired, but like, I'm not. I think I might wait till the practice lap. Ooh. What's that? I might wait until the practice lap is over, which is in like 40 minutes, and then I'll go to bed and sleep for an hour because I got work in the morning. That's my update. Miss freaking communication trope. I hate it. Oh god, Hubert. If Jack's fucked up her career, I'm sorry, but Jack's right now being a complete fucking asshole. I understand he's hurting and he's going through his own things, but like, he's being a real douche and a real dickhead, and I hate him. Hello, long time no talk. I'm currently, well, it hasn't been a long time. I talked to you guys a little while ago, like yesterday. Was it last night? Last night I finished Wrecked by Lauren Asher. That book is very, very heartbreaking. The start is very heartbreaking. Like, that book, emotionally, sad. Very, very sad. It's not my favorite, because again, the miscommunication trope at the end. Hate the miscommunication trope. But it was a decent book. I rated it 4 stars. I loved it. And then today on set, when I had to stop people going through and like interrupting the shots and stuff, I just read because there wasn't a lot of people to stop. So I read. I'm like 20 or so % through Redeemed by Lauren Asher. So that's fine. Loving that book, but I'm loving it, but I don't love how they met and how they're fake dating. I don't love the fake dating trope that's happening and the reasoning behind it. Like, she broke into his house and he's just like, oh yeah, it's my girlfriend. And now they have feelings for each other. I don't like that. I don't like the start. But I'm loving everything else. Him caring about her. Freaking Mateo. Adorable. Mateo is adorable. I love Mateo. He is just cute. But yeah, I don't know if I said that I'm going to soft DNF the whole Bridgerton series at the moment. Once I finish romanticing Mr. Bridgerton, I'm going to postpone reading the rest of the Bridgerton series because I'm just not feeling it. I don't like how quick everything's happening. I'm a slow burn girly. I think I need to read another Mariana's Zapata book, but they're just so long. Just been reading. I read last night. I read for like an hour today. I really do love Lauren Asher's writing and the way she creates characters. Love it. She does such a good job with it.
The most famous reindeer of all,
Charles.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose.